Welcome to CARICOMP Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
A woman opened her work email and read a message from a detective. It said, "I have identified you as having been victimized. Please contact me as soon as you can." That was how she learned her face had been pasted into AI-generated videos of rape and torture. According to CBC News, more than 50 women across several Canadian provinces are now alleged victims in a single Ottawa police investigation. They're real faces, fake scenes, built by artificial intelligence. And if a deepfake of someone you love surfaced tonight, here's what this story forces you to ask. How many times would you have to relive it just to report it? The women in this case say the answer is the part nobody warned them about. Let's start with how this case grew. CBC reports it began with one victim back in September. By the time investigators mapped it out, the count had climbed past 50. One investigation, dozens of women, multiple provinces. That's 50 people now, each one finding out their image had been weaponized. On May 29, 2025, the Ottawa Police Service put out a statement. They said they'd launched a thorough, trauma-informed, victim-centered investigation. Trauma-informed, that's the phrase that set the women off. One 49-year-old victim told CBC what that phrase is supposed to mean. She said it suggests someone made sure victims feel secure, safe, and supported. Then she said she didn't feel any of those things. So why does that gap matter so much? Because reporting this kind of abuse isn't one conversation. CBC describes what these women have to do. Show their fake sexualized images to police. Then to lawyers. Then to content moderators. Their real names land on official records. They face media attention and the threat of defamation lawsuits. Each retelling is the harm again. If you ever had to repeat a painful story to one stranger after another, you already feel the weight of that. There's research on why the first contact matters. The National Sexual Violence Resource Center points out that how police treat a victim shapes their recovery. When officers use trauma-informed practices, victims are more likely to stay with the case. And studies on training show it works. Officers who got trauma-informed training scored far higher on understanding victims than those who didn't. So this isn't soft language, it's the difference between a case that holds and one that collapses. Now think back to that email. A cold work message telling a woman she'd been victimized. That message wasn't easing the trauma. It was the first trigger. For investigators, that's the lesson. The moment you reach out, you're either steadying a person or shaking them. For the rest of us, it means the system meant to protect us can land like a second blow. Here's the reframe. Most of us fear the deepfake itself. But these women are telling us something harder to hear. Once the fake is real, the reporting can hurt more than the video. So let's bring it home. 50+ women had their faces forced into AI abuse videos. Police called the investigation trauma-informed, but the women say it wasn't. And every step of reporting made them relive it. This is the first big collision between deepfake harm and a system that wasn't built for it. Whether you ever report a crime or just scroll past a video, this tells you something. Catching the person who made the fake is only half the job. Protecting the person it was made of is the other half. I linked the full article below, worth a read.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.